Joining me now from Birmingham is Jonathan Hemus, who is a consultant specialising in corporate reputation management. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
Virgin is a huge global brand, and Richard Branson does not put that logo to any product he has little confidence in. It's such a huge, important logo that means so much trust. Do you think that this accident has done a lot of damage for Richard Branson and in particular Virgin?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. That word trust is crucial. A crisis of this magnitude is the acid test of leadership for any organisation. The key thing that Virgin has going for it, though, is that trust. This is a brand which is much loved. Here is a business leader which quite unusually people empathise with and have great trust in. And so that gives Richard Branson and the Virgin brand the best chance of recovery.
Do you think it's been played out correctly so far? I mean, at the centre of this, you've got the death of a pilot, another pilot we believe who may be released from hospital later tonight, but he's suffered some injuries. How do you think Richard Branson's been handling it so far?
I think so far so good. As I say, it's really powerful that Virgin have come into this situation with such a powerful reputation, and that Richard Branson has the trust of the people with whom he's communicating. That carries great weight during a crisis of this nature.
But Jonathan, do you think it's right for him to continue to push for this and say we're dedicated to this, we're committed to this? Because the public, and probably even the investors and people who bought their tickets, would instantly forgive him because of that trust if he said, look, do you know what? This is just getting too dangerous, too risky, too many lives have been lost. Let's draw a line under this.
Well, I think his immediate messages, and one of the key things was that he did begin communicating quickly. His immediate messages were very much about care for people. He demonstrated that by flying to the scene as well. And I think he understands that he's not going to do anything or say anything that ultimately puts either people or the Virgin brand at risk.
And Jonathan, do you think there is also an element of forgiveness in all of this because it's space travel? We all pretty much accept it's dangerous, and this was a test flight, wasn't it?
That's right, and I think also Richard Branson, again at the moment, is successfully treading a tightrope. In a crisis, a leader needs to communicate confidence in the future, empathy for today, but confidence in the future, and that's really the tightrope that Richard Branson is successfully walking at this moment in time.
Right, interesting. Jonathan, thank you very much. Jonathan Hemus there, who is a corporate reputation manager.